Hey yo, Dub City back in full effect, full time. Brighton 0, Arsenal 1. Oh boy, this winning feeling, I love it so much. I don't want it to disappear. This winning feeling is beautiful, it's sensational. The positive vibes, they're here, they're in full effect. Arsenal have now won their first ever game at the Amex Stadium in the Premier League, and oh boy, did they take their time. No mope today, no Welbeck celebrations. It's Arsenal, it's a win, it's a dub, we'll take it. 5 of Arsenal's 7 creative chances have been made by Saka 3 and Smith Rowe 2. 6 of Arsenal's 9 take-ons have been by Saka 3, Smith Rowe 3. Hail End FC, and that is in full effect. Oh boy, I'm excited for the future. Not because of the manager or because of certain players, it's because of the young players, the players that have come through our prestigious academy. Hail End FC has saved Mikel Arteta's Arsenal job as it stands right now, and it is just so exciting to see players that have not just come through the academy, but they know what it means to play for the badge. They take responsibility, they're not shy from the occasion. In Bukayo Saka, what I saw today was a guy who at 19 years of age is taking responsibility over an entire team. He is a leader, he leads by example. He was getting the ball, he was dragging man, he was beating man, he was winning free kicks, and even the goal we scored, it was all Bukayo Saka, my star boy, getting the ball, driving with it, beating the defender, crossing it and coming back. And may I just say, Alexander Lacazette, what a finish. Where's this guy been all season? I mean, at this point I might as well put this photo on my CV, because I know for the fact if it's on there I'd get hired by anybody. But it wasn't just Bukayo Saka, of course, it was also Emile Smith Rowe. This guy in the second half grew into the game, and he does just things so simply. It's not always about those extravagant passes, you know, the passes where they look nice on the ball. It's about keeping it simple sometimes. And in Emile Smith Rowe, what Arsenal have in his current team is a player to link off, a player to pass off, to play 1-2s off, and to keep the attack so much more fluid. If you watch Arsenal's past 2 games, it is Smith Rowe that is the key, because with him in the team, Arsenal's attacks just flows so much better. We can play off him, you can link off him, and he is a star boy in the making. And I can't lie, when I see him play, I kind of get almost Jack Grealish early vibes of, he's got that strength about him, he's strong, he's got big legs, he's got the calves as well to back it, and he is just so elegant and so good on the ball. And it isn't just the key passes and the chances created, lads, it's also the fact that he recovered the ball 5 times today, working hard for the team, working for the cause, and grinding out a beautiful 1-0 victory. We will take it. And talk about confidence, Martinelli shouting at Aubameyang, telling him to press. And you know what, as much as I love you, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, we need to have a discussion, because not only did you miss an absolute city today, it was more the fact I just didn't see you try enough, and I want to see more from you. I know you're not in the best of confidence, but still, you're the captain, you're meant to be the leader of his team, but right now it's the youngsters, it's the hell end boys that are leading the team. And guess what, Martinelli did not have the best of games today. It's always his movement, he's trying to make this happen, he's trying to make those runs, and he's always trying. I just don't see that right now from Aubameyang, and it's definitely something I want to see him improve on, and just show us that you're here to be accounted for. Pablo Mori isn't special, he isn't the quickest, but he is a very good squad option, experienced and composed, gets too much unnecessary disrespect. Now, I'm not trying to say Pablo Mori is the Arsenal defensive saviour and he's a 13 player for the future, but what I will say is though, I have seen a lot of people, for some reason, whatever, just criticise Mori for no reason, because he's done nothing wrong since coming to Arsenal. He isn't the centre back that Arsenal can build off to create a title winning team, but what he is a good squad player. He's better and reliable than like some Mustafi and etc, and I just think he gets too much hate for no reason whatsoever. I think it's about time we put some respect on Pablo Mori as a good alternative as a squad option. And also, when you have a left-footed centre-back, those have become a premium in the market, especially those that are composed on the ball. Did you see his distribution today? And also a shout out to man like Rob Holding, again, very solid at the back. I'm not saying he's the answer, but he's doing well, so let's give credit where credit is due. But forgetting the result and putting that to one side, let's get a bit of scouting FC. Yves Bissouma is a baller, needed at the Emirates next season, and oh boy, was this guy impressive for Brighton, because what I saw in Bissouma today was a player who was just so composed on the ball and always in the right place at the right time. He was making tackles, he was keeping the ball simple, he was keeping Brighton ticking, and also making so many tackles. I'll tell you what, Bissouma, if we can get him, I wouldn't mind him as a partner for Thomas Partey or whoever is in our midfield, because I think this guy's a baller and he is definitely passed the Baths 14 test. What that test is, I'm not quite sure, but it is what it is. But yeah, now that means that's 2 wins in a row for Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. Arsenal, and I've just forgotten, what do I do when Arsenal win? Because I'm so used to seeing Arsenal lose this season. I've just forgotten this winning feeling. And oh boy, have I missed it. I've also missed this kind of positive aura around the club in terms of the fans are not negative, they're not arguing, they're not fighting, they're just celebrating a win. Let's not get too overexcited, but at the same time, when your team wins a game, you are more than a right to celebrate, to enjoy yourself, and just not go over the top. And the fact alone that this was a 1-0 victory, and Arsenal were not at their best in that first half, we were atrocious. But for Arsenal to still go there and go to a place that Arsenal have not won since their arrival to the Premier League, it still shows a lot of grit and desire, and these players are clearly working for the manager. And the funniest thing is right now is there's still so many places that Arsenal can improve. I mean, looking at the defence, Gabriel's obviously out with COVID, get well soon, my centre back, but then also in the midfield, we have a certain Ghanaian international who's not fit right now and he's due to come back very soon, and that is Thomas Partey. Imagine Partey in this current Arsenal side. We're only going to get better. Now, I'm not going to get carried away and say Arsenal are back in the race for top 4, top 6, but what I'm saying is let's take each game as it comes, and this team is going to get better, they're going to grow in confidence, and with players returning back as well, we're only going to become a better side to watch, and fans are going to have more positive vibes to enjoy. My last for today, once again, it was the Hell End Boys, Bukayo Saka, the man of the match once again. That's the second in a row, a week in the life of my star boy. And also a shout out to Smith Rowe and Alexander Lacazette for a nice, clean, suave finish. We will take it indeed. But yeah, full time, 1-0 to the Arsenal at Brighton Stadium. Let's not get carried away, but enjoy the win, enjoy the positive vibes, and I'll see you tomorrow with the 5 things you missed in a bit. My beautiful people, enjoy yourselves.